Nó thi thoảng nó vào nó chơi, nó cày cho anh mà, có gì đâu. Em tưởng nó chửi bậy gì. Hai ba kill đi cả nhà ơi. Trời lên 50 kill đâu.
Mu nè.
Ném bom ngủ ngu quá. Mít nó này.
Quá bình thường.
Bom này.
Cũng tạm được.
Chết đi. Sống làm gì cho chật đất. Đấy, chết nốt đi. Trong A đúng không? Mồm. 66 máu ăn 5 mạng rồi, không sao. Lâu không chơi thế, anh bắn nhìn đau đầu, ghê ấy. Nhìn anh bắn vào cũng đau đầu, yếu thế. Cả nhà bấm thả tim cho em phát xem nào. Cổ vũ tinh thần xem nào. Bao nhiêu mạng rồi? Vừa đi được một nửa chặng đường mà 28 mạng rồi cả nhà ơi. Lên được 50 mạng đấy, 50 mấy mạng đấy. Có khả năng.
Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
Úi giời ơi, ăn bom rồi nha. Ui, mẹ bắn tộp phát đầu. Chết mẹ mất. Thua rồi. Thế này là thua rồi. Clear. Bot HC à? Bot HC trừ 25. Huy sinh năm bao nhiêu à? Cứ em anh em cũng được mà, em mình ít tuổi thôi. Vừa mới dậy thì được có mấy ngày thôi. Lên ngắm vậy. Sang bên này lên ngắm xem nào. Xem nó khác bọt tí không.
Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
Thôi.
Quá bình thường. Khói nè.
Sẽ chết hết thế này. Gì đấy các bạn? Định mệnh ăn 4 mạng rồi, vẫn còn 3 mạng kìa. Bắn gì vậy? Mình biết là nó sẽ ép mà. Một mớ hỗn độn thế này. Nước F4. Anh em bắn này dở rồi.
Khói nè.
Nó được nước nó ấy đấy, nó ép suốt đấy. Thì nó ép mít cho mình xem này. Để nó ép. Đâu vậy? Bắn hút thế. Ê. Ôi, lại sao? Cảm ơn Thanh Ngọc nhá, gửi em 50 sao. Cảm ơn anh. Đủ mà. Thế mà cũng ăn được người à? Cái gì đấy?
Lựu đạn nè, né đi. Khói nè. Quá bình thường. Cũng tạm được.
Mà vẫn còn đấy. Trời ơi, ăn 3 mạng rồi. Mid một câu ơi. Ôi dồi ôi, bắn 36 kill rồi. Trận này mà thắng phải đến 60 mạng. 60 mạng. 60 mạng mới thắng được. Nhưng mà không thắng được rồi. Nào, em nước cái xem nào.
Khói nè.
Mấy thằng chó. Cái gì này bắn kìa. Tức thật đấy. Để nó ép lung tung hết cả lên. Để nó móc linh tinh hết cả lên này thì ai đỡ được. thua đi cho nó nhanh. Được có 39 kill này. Bọn bên kia nó biết bắn mà, nó bắn đều nhau. Kill mình yếu quá. Làm lại đi cả nhà ơi. Kích bớt mấy thằng ngáo ngáo rồi cái. Ngày đếch nào cũng vào đây âm mạng lói mắt ra. Bắn chơi tạc. Làm lại nào. Mất uy tín. Làm lại trận này nhá. Anh em cho mình cơ hội chứ. Mười 12 round thôi. Bắn đây. Lại trận nữa nào. Mình biết ngay mà hôm nào cũng phải thua một trận. Dạo này dớp thua mình nó dài quá. Toàn mấy thằng ngáo nó vào đây nó âm mạng thôi. Bực tật. Bê lia à?
Khói nè. Lựu đạn, né đi.
Nhà mày, tiên sư mày. Tiên sư mày.
Mu nè.
Nó bắn đâu ấy? Ở đây.
Đồng ý. Quẩy đi nào. Smoking bomb. Flash bomb. Fire in the hole.
Khói nè.
Bomb spotted.
Ra nào.
Lựu đạn, né đi.
Smoking bomb.
Quả mồm.
Mày này. Trận này bố mày khùng lên rồi đấy. Mày phải chết với các ông.
Thắng rồi, Wolverine chiến thắng.
Mu
Khùng
nè.
lên rồi đấy.
Đã nhầm. Đã đó. Ok, chiến nào.
Khói nè.
Smoking bomb.
Map tủ rồi. Map tủ rồi.
Quá bình thường. Cũng tạm được.
Trên nhà này. Chết đi. Chết bớt đi.
Có hàng nè. Ok, tiến lên nào.
Uy tín cho cả nhà ơi.
Smoking bomb.
Uy tín cho cả nhà ơi.
Flash bomb.
HL này.
Fire in the hole.
Lựu đạn, né đi.
Ăn bom đi. Đúng rồi.
Mu nè. À.
Má 45 máu rồi. HL từ 50. Chết. Không cần báo nữa. Rồi ôi, bắn thế bao giờ không? Bắn thế chứ. Chưa uy tín cho lắm à.
Bom đặt rồi nhé.
Hồi sinh.
Thua rồi, Douglas đã thắng. Hàng về. Ok, tiến lên nào.
Smoking bomb. Flash bomb. Fire in the hole. Flash bomb. Fire in the hole.
HL1.
Lựu đạn, né đi.
Fire in the hole.
Mày không có tập 2 đâu.
Khói nè.
Ê, chưa 44. Nó đang quay đi chỗ khác mà nó giết được mình giỏi thật đấy. Để. Thì mình toàn cấp thấp này, để nhìn chán chưa? Sonny trừ 44. Trừ 44.
Blast grenade. Need assistance. Fire in the hole.
Rồi, Wolverine tiến hao. Quẩy lên nào.
Khói nè.
Smoking grenade.
Smoking bomb. Flash bomb. Fire in the hole.
Lại HL này.
Smoking
Lựu
bomb.
đạn, né đi. À,
Thằng này nó toàn vào đây nhỉ. Nó toàn đi HL đây, chỉ 58. Mấy ông không canh HL, lại anh ngồi xem tivi. Thế chứ.
Smoking bomb.
Tivi siêu nét rồi. Đây. Ây da, ghê gì? Còn Nguyen nhỉ? Cờ B.
Fire in the hole.
Ra nước rồi sao ấy? Còn mỗi cái nịt. Kinh thế. Kiếp. À, ông này ông bắn sợ thế nhở? Mình đau tim, mình đang bị bệnh tim đấy.
Đi nào, Wolverine.
khói nè.
Smoking bomb. Flash bomb. Smoking bomb. Be safe.
Chém thằng cô gái vàng kia nó còn lên không?
Smoking bomb. Fire in the hole.
Lựu đạn, né đi.
Để ném bom. Ném bom chắn đời thế chứ đấy.
Mù nè.
Fire in the hole.
Đồng đội.
Flash bomb.
Đồng đội tốt quá. Ném quả bom nổ ngay gần chân mình. Mất giáp đầu. Đi ra nào. Mít gần này. Hình như chạy B đấy.
Fire in the hole.
Hay rồi.
Flash bomb.
Thiếu người thế.
Thấy bom nè. Đi nào Clover.
Smoking bomb.
Smoking grenade.
Lựu đạn, né đi.
Bomb. Fire in the hole. Flash bomb.
Khói nè.
Fire in the hole.
Quả ốc mồm.
Đủ 71 kìa.
Fire in the hole.
PK mồm. Ôi nhìn thế mà cũng 1,5 rồi cơ à. Nhanh thế. Ông này trùng cuối à? Lúc nào cũng chết cuối thôi. Đố clear.
Ok, tiếng nào.
Smoking bomb.
Smoking grenade.
Flash bomb. Smoking bomb. Fire in the hole.
Fire in the hole.
Khói nè.
Be safe.
Lên lại HL cái xem nào. Ly xem nào. Xem còn chết nữa không.
Fire in the hole.
Mình chơi về hổ báo lên.
Fire in the hole.
Không thủ.
Flash bomb.
Lựu đạn, lấy đi.
Móc rào cái.
A site.
Địt còn mẹ thằng này.
Flash bomb.
Ra 1. Dốc A2. Trời ơi. Thằng này giao, thằng này giao. Chết. Đấy, móc quả đấy tưởng ăn rồi đấy, tưởng ăn to rồi cơ. Mẹ, thế nào lại chết ngã ngửa rồi.
Ok, tiếng nào.
Khói nè.
Smoking bomb.
Lựu đạn, lấy đi.
Lấy lại uy tín.
Fire in the hole. Smoking bomb. Be safe. Enemy sighted.
Lựu đạn, né đi.
Fire in the hole. Flash bomb.
Quả ốc mồm.
Bỏ đi. Đâu đấy? Bé Hà 2004. Biết nhỉ? Thế canh B kiểu gì đấy? Sẽ tí chết. Khả năng nó đá lai ấy. Kệ.
Khói nè.
Đá lai thì cũng không phải tránh khỏi rồi. Cái lai này mình cũng phải chịu thôi.
Fire in the hole. Flash bomb.
Lựu đạn, né đi. Quá bình thường.
Ôi,
Flash bomb.
thụt vào bên trong nhưng mà vẫn chết nhỉ?
Fire in the hole! Bombs on the ground here.
Fire in the hole.
Đá lai thì kệ thôi.
Enemy spotted. Fire in the hole. Flash bomb.
Chấp nhận số phận thôi. Ai à, thắng đậm phết đấy, 9-2 đấy. Và sao bắn map gì đấy cả nhà ơi? Cho mình ý kiến cái. Thôi trận thị trấn vừa nãy hơi tiếc.
Set it up.
Khói nè.
Fire in the hole.
Mày đồng đội tốt vãi liều à. Đến tới nơi rồi bắt đầu mình ném bom cho mình ạ. Đậu quá. Cố lên các bạn ơi. Thắng rồi, trận này thắng rồi. Thua làm sao được nữa.
Fire grenade. Flash bomb.
Lô A. Phải không? À không phải mà. Mid.
A.
Móc rào ấy. Móc rào HL. À đâu, rào. Ừ, rào ấy. Hình như là rào.
B site. Smoking grenade.
Lựu đạn nè, né
Fire
đi.
in the hole. Fire in the hole. Smoking
Đấy
grenade.
trưởng.
Fire in the hole.
Mày ăn quả bom đau thế.
Nói nè.
18 máu, 2 quả bom ấy. Đủ.
B site. Keep it up. Flash bomb. Keep it up.
Rào đúng không?
Bomb has been planted at B site. Series in 1927, the Yankees go to the Waldorf for the victory dinner. Babe Ruth gets on stage and grabs the mic. True story. Hasn't been written anywhere. You're the first to hear this.
Right.
And he announces to the crowd, any woman in the crowd here tonight who doesn't want to F, get out.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
The Babe.
He said that.
The Babe.
Did
True.
women
I
leave?
got
or
it
was-
second. I don't know, but I got it. A guy who was there who played for the Yankees told a sportscaster friend of mine that was true. So that's 2 degrees of separation. Not bad.
Isn't it amazing that if a major athlete did that today?
Oh, please. TMZ.
It would be all over the
Yeah,
place.
YouTube.
Isn't it? It's amazing how these guys could
changed.
just get away with anything.
Yeah, yeah.
It's pretty wild.
Well, the Mick, my hero, I'll give you a Mick story that's not in the book either.
Right.
When the Yankees Stadium celebrated its 50th anniversary, they asked all the players to fill out a questionnaire, what was their most memorable Yankee Stadium moment. And I, as a Mickey Mantle fan, figures the time he almost had a home run at a Yankee Stadium and hit the roof, or the catch he made in the World Series in '56 to preserve Don Larson's perfect game. No, I actually have the sheet that he filled out, and he went to intricate detail that he was on the disabled list, and he had a groin pull, so he couldn't have sex the conventional way. So he had oral sex with a fan under the stands. He wrote it out in detail and signed it with his Mickey Mantle, and my hero.
Is it disappointing when you get older and you get to meet your hero? Because most people don't get to meet their hero. You got to meet Mickey Mantle a couple of times. Is it disappointing when you start to get to know the guy? Is it like, oh man, I wish I'd almost never met him?
Well, he could be incredibly charming when he wasn't drinking.
Right.
So he was always great to me.
Right.
He wasn't great to everybody. But because I had told him, you're my hero, I write like a girl, he was great to me.
Right.
So it was fine. And I
Well, it was
understood.
great to you, too, because you were a major sportscaster, and you could certainly keep the legend going.
Well, when I started, but he was great. And you know what? I got older, so I realized people have frailties. So I got to meet his wife.
Yeah.
Who since passed away. I mean, he's cheating on her like crazy.
Yeah.
He's a terrible father, which he admits. I now email with a couple of his sons. So it gets very, as you grow up, you mature, and I kind of accepted him and for what he was, and I understood it.
Are the sons bitter? Are they?
I don't think so.
No, they love their father. No,
That's
they
a complicated. Well, they're still earning a legacy. They still run his website, and there's still a business involved. He was an absentee father for sure.
Right.
And he did get better later in life. They did develop a relationship. But he had 4 sons. 2 of them have passed already.
Wow.
So he's left with 2 boys.
Are you a good father?
I think I am. You have to ask my kids. I like to think of myself.
Weren't you one of those guys, though, so busy working that it was really difficult for you to really focus on the children?
Well, I wasn't around at night, but weekends I focused. Mornings, when they were very little, I was there in the mornings. So I tried.
Why were you never divorced? What keeps your marriage going?
I think we were lucky.
You were.
I consider it total luck.
Did you get married young?
Yes, very young. I was 23, and my wife was 20.
Where'd you meet her, in college?
At Syracuse, yeah.
Right.
And we're lucky. I think it's pure luck. I don't have any great master formula. Don't go to bed angry, blah, blah, blah. I think it's a lot of luck. We just grew up together. We had, I guess, similar interests. If I had an interest that I wanted to be at clubs all night and she didn't, that wouldn't have worked.
When you were the #1 sportscaster, you're on NBC television every night. There's a ton of women working in the business, blah, 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 blah. Temptations were many, weren't they?
Not true.
What?
Robin, I got to remind you of a story. Which
And you're an incredibly handsome man.
You've
I may
probably
add.
forgotten.
What?
Howard starts on WNBC.
Yeah.
And my wife says, oh, this guy's great. She's listening. You're on the afternoons.
Right.
Howard's doing a traffic report, I believe, with someone named Jessica Brown. Does that name
Right.
sound
Yeah,
familiar?
sure. We still know
Yeah,
her.
Jesse Brown.
She's still on the air? She's still...
Well, Robin still knows her.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, he's doing a traffic report with Jessica Brown. And right in the middle, out of nowhere, I'd never met him. I didn't know him. I didn't see him. He says right in the middle of the traffic report, well, Jessica, everyone knows you're having an affair with Len Berman. Now, my wife is driving on the Meadowbrook Parkway. It's like classic
that?
story.
You almost ended
That
his
sounds
marriage.
crazy.
Classic
Oh my
story. It was
God.
great, yeah.
I was trying to help you out.
Well, I never met Jessica. I guess
Were you, in fact, having an affair with Jessica Brown?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right, that's fair enough. All right, now look, Len's book, Why He's Here, the 25 greatest baseball players of all time, is in
And
stores
who
now.
are the 25 greatest?
Well, first of all, it's never who is the 25. It's who you left off the list
Correct.
of the 25,
Correct.
right? Who'd
I'm
you
the
leave
only
out?
guy. I'm the only
Who's
guy.
the last one?
I'm the only guy hawking a book that spends all the time talking about what's not in it.
That's right.
It's a lousy deal. I mean,
In other words, the concept you had was, I'm going to make a coffee table book,
Yeah.
and I'll leave it out there, and the kids will see it. They can
Right.
look through it. They'll
Right.
find out who the... How do you determine who
But
the
how,
25
how do you
greatest are?
decide the 25 best?
I punted. Can
does
you use that
mean?
phrase in
What do you mean you punted?
I didn't choose them. I came up with
put a
a
panel
blue ribbon
together?
panel.
Oh,
Yeah.
Who's on the blue ribbon panel?
Bernie Williams, Ralph Branca, former baseball players, Frank DeFord, great journalist, Jeffrey Lyons, who's a crazy baseball fan, Chris Russo, who works in this building.
Mad Dog. I like him.
Yeah, I'm going on his show later.
Oh, good. All right.
He was on the panel, and he did a great job, by the way. A lot of
They
the guys
took it seriously.
he did.
Oh,
I
he
think
takes everything seriously,
he's
including
not
shaking my
mellow.
hand and breaking my hand.
But he picked some players that just missed. That a lot of people think should be in there. For example, he picked Roberto Clemente, great choice, just missed.
Right.
There's a famous pitcher, Lefty Grove, that missed. But the
No
big
Yogi
name,
Berra?
10 World Series rings. The guy got 1 vote from my panel. Unbelievable. The guy who really I'm
So
getting a lot
you
of.
think Yogi Berra should have been in your book?
Well, he played with DiMaggio and Mantle and won all those World Series.
So
and
if you
10
But
thought
he's
that,
not
why
in
didn't
the
you put
book.
them in?
because I committed to these guys. They voted. The guy who's not in the book who really annoys me about it is Sandy Koufax. This guy
Was one of the greatest
He's
pitchers.
not in the book?
Yeah, if you had to pick one pitcher.
Sandy Koufax.
So
Everybody
pitched the
knows his
seventh game.
name. That's Sandy. Even I'm a guy who doesn't know sports.
Well,
and I
here's
know
the
Sandy
thing.
Koufax.
There's a famous outfielder who hit a lot of home runs who didn't make it either by the name of Hank Greenberg. So somebody suggested I should call my book The 25 Greatest Non-Jewish Baseball Players of All Time.
Yeah.
So I don't,
See, the controversy is, as I look over this list, and, the typical names you would expect are there. Lou Gehrig, Ted Williams, Willie Mays.
Mickey Mantle
But
might be in the book.
you chose Josh Gibson, which
Right.
is a guy from the Negro
Correct.
Leagues. Now, some people are going to say, well, he played in the Negro Leagues. How do you know he would have been great in the majors?
Well,
don't.
the problem
How do you-
is he couldn't get into the majors.
We know that. We know that's a problem.
you go, girl.
There you go. We get that. But
No,
people
but
are going to say...
that makes it impossible.
That's
to
right.
say.
Well,
he
legends
couldn't get it.
Legends built up about these guys. It's alleged that he hit anywhere from 800 to 900 homers, which would have set the all-time record. There's a rumor that he hit a baseball clear out of Yankee Stadium, which nobody's ever done in fair territory in either Yankee Stadium. You can't prove it. They didn't have box scores. They didn't have film.
You still love this stuff. You love it.
I like Howard. You know what I love? I love stories.
You do.
I love
but you
the
love
backstories.
sports. You love stories.
I like the stories. Lou Gehrig, he makes his famous speech, "Today I consider myself."
Right.
Well, that day, they retired his number 4. Okay. I didn't realize that was the first time ever anywhere that any number was retired in any sport. Which is a cool little stat.
You're saying when Lou Gehrig, that was the first time.
First number of any player that was ever
Because now
retired.
they retire numbers if
Yeah.
you
if you hit a
get
sacrifice
splinter.
fly, right? They retire your number.
Wow.
So, but that was cool.
Who is the greatest baseball player playing right now?
Well, only one active player made the book, and it's controversial.
Who is that?
That would be Alex Rodriguez.
Aha.
How about
No
that?
Derek Jeter.
No, I spoke to his
Why no
school-
Derek Jeter?
I spoke to his. Oh, he's not one of the greatest players.
He's
of all
not?
time.
He's not a great
He's one of the most
shortstop.
handsome. He's a very, very, very good shortstop.
I like you
Cal
said, he's
Ripken-
most. You say he's most handsome. That's
Yeah. Cal Ripken didn't make the book.
Right.
Wow.
Brooks Robinson. There was a great.
You could almost do a
Brooks
book.
Robinson didn't make the
Oh,
book.
she's going to come out here and beat me.
Robin's not getting the book now.
Yeah. Jim Palmer didn't make it.
Oh, my God.
Oh my God! What kind of a
Out of the
crappy
20,
book did you write?
out of the
book.
25 greatest players of all time, who is the most well hung? Who had the
Oh,
biggest
my
penis?
God.
Do you put that in there?
You know,
That's another book.
You
know-
love a story.
I didn't, but I do have a story for it. I was ready for that.
Yes. Wow, you are prepared.
It's not baseball. When my son was 9 years old, I took him into the. I didn't take. I wasn't allowed. John Thompson, the famous coach of Georgetown, took my 9-year-old into the Georgetown locker room where Patrick Ewing and the other Georgetown players were. My 9-year-old came out with his eyes like flying saucers, and his direct quote was, "Daddy, they have penises the size of fire hoses."
Oh, my God.
And if you thought I was knocked down in the eyes of my kids before,
Yeah.
I was chopped liver.
Had
after
the
that.
kids seen your penis?
Well,
up
if they,
at that
if
point?
they had,
did you
get
make
out the stamp collecting mirror.
You bring up a good point.
I
As
do.
a father growing up, and I never had sons, so but even with my daughters, I never wanted them to see my penis, and they never have. Like even when I dressed, I double locked the doors. Were you extra careful so that your sons wouldn't see your penis? Were you insecure about it? Did you feel it was too small? Go ahead and answer that.
I don't know where to begin. Do we have enough time? No,
and also, have your sons outgrown you?
I think when they were born.
Yes.
So the answer to your question is yes, yes, no, no, yes, no, yes.
The book happens to be called, and it is controversial. Personally, I wish you mentioned A-Rod. I wish you'd just done the women of A-Rod and just all different nude pictures.
What do you think is next? I mean, how long do you think he's going to stay with Cameron Diaz? I mean, let's get down to.
Well, they're not
tax
even
here.
acknowledging that they're together publicly.
Yeah, I know, man.
Which is such a weird thing.
It's silly,
anyway.
yeah.
It's silly, right?
I think so. Well, maybe that's because of the Kate Hudson thing, and apparently the other wives didn't like her showing up and hot dogging and all this stuff.
Maybe, but you know what? When you're in love with someone and you're proud of them,
And you bring
those wives get to come. How come his girlfriend can't come?
Okay. That's a good question.
But how long will I don't know. This guy is a major stud.
Must be.
Wonder if it affects his game with all these women. I wonder if all the mishigas and craziness makes him, distracted from the game.
All I know is that last night apparently he reached 30 homers and 100 runs for 13 consecutive seasons.
So it seems to have no effect.
It doesn't seem.
Maybe it helps him.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Maybe if I was banging Cameron Diaz, I could do some really, really great radio.
Great
Who knows?
radio.
That's right.
As opposed to this.
So Len's book, whatever this is, right? Let me tell you